Assalamu alaikum to everyone, and especially the people who are living in Pakistan. I am Nadia and I thought that I should come also on the YouTube and let's talk about the coronavirus and what precautionary measures we can take and what we can do because we have to fight against many things. One is against the coronavirus. Another is that depression, the panic, and like how we can come out of the panic, come out of the depression, come out of that anxieties, come out of all those negative things, and especially the propagandas and all those social messages and the videos which are not authentic. So, how to cope up with all those things? First of all, we pray that this epidemic, coronavirus, which is right now in everywhere around the world, how we pray that Allah just forgive us and be more and more merciful, and we don't want this epidemic again. We don't want any casualties, and definitely it is more worse than a nuclear war. And now this is the war, not just for one country, but now it's like if the world is actually doing everything how to get rid of this, mm, even for uh, like I don't have any words actually that what we can do actually against this epidemic. And when we just see um, it started in China, but still we don't know that what was the origin and how it become like and one thing is that it's a people to people. So first of all, we have to break that thing. So we must try to avoid to go to the busy places. Try to avoid unnecessary gatherings. We should be restrict ourselves in our home and try to work from there. We can plan for ourselves. Your life is very important. Everybody's life is very important. This corona disease or the virus is actually we don't know where it is and who has and who keeps it. And definitely the weather is getting change. So there are more than 100 theories and about COVID. Yeah, definitely. I want that on the daily basis. We talk on the YouTube because, like, my Facebook is very popular. But I want, because at this time the whole world is listening, so that's the reason I am on the YouTube and coming live. Because, like, there is when we talk of the Pakistan, there are many people who are not that rich, or if they sit or they restrict themselves in a home, uh, they will they will die with hunger. And so there is a lot of you know different approach how to handle in Pakistan. But definitely the life is the first, and when you are alive, when you are living, everything we can see and we can plan. But most of the people who can afford, they must restrict. Yeah, WhatsApp and the Facebook is definitely making people more panic, and they get into more depression. So try to get authentic news in the videos. You must see who is actually doing this video, who is giving you an information, who is telling you what. So we are not doctors. We are not. We are actually, we cannot give the exactly because even right now the doctors, even they don't know what are the precautionary, measurements, and what exactly it is, and how it occurs, and what are the there is no medicine right now in the world which can, like, cure this virus. So the only thing which we can do is that we must restrict ourselves and wash your hands. Please don't wash your hands after every 10 minutes, because in Pakistan there are so many people who don't have enough water for the drink. So but try to keep yourself and keep your house and keep your environment clean. But one thing, this virus is in the human, and it waits for another host. So try to cut that thing. Keep a distance of first it was like 3 feet or 3 foot distance, but now it comes on the 6 feet. So everybody has his own theory, but the most when we just come to the common, so it, like, try to restrict yourself. Don't go out unnecessary, at least for the 14 days, because if someone or anybody has this virus, will appear within a 14 days, and those people who has this problem must consult immediately to the doctors. And when just do your test, and unnecessary tests, they are not even important, but we must know what is right and what is wrong, and try to pray a lot. And this is actually the Shabbat, the night as well. So um, we must pray, and this is something, um, definitely, Lord, our Allah want us to do something good. And what I think, that this time we have to see, the world is going to be changed after controlling this virus, because uh, when it was 9/11, it was, the world and the people and the superpowers, they made everything change. They imposed so many things, they implemented so many things. But now this all happened more in Europe. After China, it was more in the Europe, and it was not just on the poor, it was like everywhere. Everybody is afraid, everybody is depressed, everybody is talking of the coronavirus. In the Asia, and specifically when we talk of the Pakistan, the many people, they don't have an access of the internet, they don't have an access of the cable. um, but with the national TV, they get information. But the Muslims, we definitely believe everything. Kun fayakun, when Allah says it happens, and it happens. And but few, they were just having no information and education, even that when any disease occurs, we have to take care, and depressed because of the irresponsible media. Yeah, but everything we don't do because of the media, or because of what media is saying, but because of the less education, because of so many gossips, because of some, you know, unnecessary gossips. Um, we are having these kind of a problem. What I'm afraid of more is depression, psych. Like I don't know what about those people who are aged. Many of the people, they were saying that be away from the old people, and this is ridiculous. I don't think so. If we talk about the immunity system, or the old age, they if they are they become ill, it affect them more. But for them, you are very important, so try not to disconnect with them. This is my opinion. And but you have to, everybody has to take care. um, and the more the more you take care, the more precautionary measures you take, it will be easier for the world to control on this virus. I hope and I wish, because like after a month, it will take at least a month to figure out exactly what it is. And I hope that all the scientists and all the medical staff and everybody who is just doing their level best for you know take out the how, why, and how to reduce this virus, and how to get out of all this. Let's see. We wish that the people who are actually doing day and night working on this virus, against this virus, and taking out, like, finding out exactly what medicine can cure this disease. uh, one one, we are praying for that. Other, we are praying that no more casualties. Other, we are especially praying for the Italy. We are praying like Wuhan, especially in the China. They controlled it, and the control is actually um, to be away from more people, not from your family actually. Or we don't want the people, they have the actually they get into some panic, they are into some depression. The people who are who work on the daily wages, they must they have to work, they will not care about the virus, uh, because of the less education, because of the fear of the hunger. So fear of hunger is more dangerous, and that, or we can say that it is equally dangerous as a coronavirus, because like coronavirus is actually an unseen, and they don't know that they will have a coronavirus or not. But the hunger which they forecast is very real to them, because they know that people are not going to give them. They are not the beggars. They will not beg. They will not ask. And they will also, like, the fear, the depression, um, and the fear of the hunger will definitely, become a disaster again, and it will result into more severe problems which the countries or the people are going to have. And this time, and right now, if we talk about the our prime minister, he says that we cannot have a 24-hour lockdown, because to more than 25% of the people, they are below the level of the poverty, so below the line of the poverty. So that's the reason we cannot shut it down. But we, as Imran Khan, as our prime minister, requesting everybody to don't come out unnecessary, and try to give more sadka zakat to the people, and try to restrict yourself, like while imposing a lockdown or the army takeover to the on the for that restrictions, making it more lawful. It's more better to be in your home, restrict yourself, because you are a master of your own. So in a very lighter, very strong, but in a very uh, friendly, gesture which Imran Khan is doing, and telling and giving this message again and again to the people, and try to help those people who are actually in need. And if the rich people, if the those people who can help actually the needy people, will restrict all into the houses, and will not go even out, and will not even feed the poor, who is going to help them. There are like, what about the mothers, what about the the children, especially they who needs actually food and milk for the children, and for what about the pregnant women, what about the mothers, what about the breastfeeding mothers, what about the small children, infant children. And definitely we cannot close everything, but you have to come out and take care of all those people who really in need. And unnecessary going, and if government has announced that the offices and the stores and offices especially, or the government sector, that will be shut down. So it doesn't mean that you just take out all your children and go to the parks and do the recreation, or having lunch and dinners and breakfast in the restaurants or your relatives. Definitely it should not be like that. And it must be, you know we have to take care. We have to be a sensible person. As a human, we have to be sensible and take care of the world. And we cannot forecast anything, but we can take a precautionary measures. Please don't go out to the parks. Don't go unnecessarily to different malls or restaurants, and try to restrict yourself and work from your home. Try to plan out why your life is so important. Try to plan out how you can do, you can make a future plans. Just write it down. Read the good books, and while not hearing every time what's the breaking news now, who did and what's going on, but try to be a positive person. Try to be more effective. Try to be an educated person. Try to get a right information, a right knowledge, and try to educate your own self first, and then while educating others. Don't wash your hands. Be clean, but don't wash your hands after every 10 minutes, please. It's not that every time you're using a sanitizer, and just clean it with the soap and wash it with the water. Clean yourself. Be restricted in your home, and pray to the Lord. And definitely it's very, very important. And help people. If you have an you have don't store food all in your stores, and try to help people. And try not to use, even like e-banking is very effective right now. And I hope that the bank people, they just made something new, so that the people who don't use right now the e-banking system can use it in a very effective and a quick way. And let's see that what the upcoming 10 days, they are very, very important. And today is the 23rd March for Pakistan. It's very, very important, and a important day. And we wish everybody 20 happy 23rd March, the Pakistan Day. And this day we celebrate it with happiness. And but this is right now the day which everybody's sad, everybody's in a panic, everybody's in depression. But we are celebrating, the Pakistan is celebrating this 23rd March in a very simple way. But everybody is like, this is the day, I think we must be very, very strong. And anything, we can achieve anything, we can do anything, and but with the will of Lord and God. And that's what everyone now believe in. And I want all the world, please, let's sit together. Let's be friends to each other, because this virus made us, and made us to realize that it's not the developed countries, or it's not the undeveloped countries. It's a like it's now become, the world is a global village, and everybody can be affected. And just look, it was a one virus, and what disaster it made to the whole world. And it is not that sometimes we have to, the I think we never heard this kind of a virus ever, we never saw. And we believe in that. When this disaster came, it gives you some information, it gives you some lesson, and we must learn from it. And the world has to realize now that everything is not an the war is not just a nuclear war. And it's not the bombs, it's not the missiles, it's not the technologies, it's not the atom bomb. A small virus made us speechless, and we cannot control it, because we don't know it. We cannot, you know, we are not able to understand it. And this is something that we must realize that, you know, we have to come and think about the humanity, think about the lives, and we must know what's going on in the world. And collectively, we must be together, although, um, although this time we everybody's worried, everybody's sad, everybody's afraid, everybody's into the panic, everybody's in depression, everybody is in has so many questions. um, Everybody is afraid of the next person. I don't know why, but it's something that, you know, one, we say live together, this and that, and now it's like, you know, but there are many propagandas like fake news, fake information, fake knowledge. People are believing that. Even the most ridiculous, I think, news or words which are that, you know, youngsters be away from the old people. For God's sake, for God's sake. These old people were some, like, they are the people who made you young, and they are the parents, they are the uncles and aunties, and, like, you know, they're loved ones. Why? It is the most selfish attitude if the people are behaving like this, that, you know, keep your old people away, make a distance. What is this? What is this? This is nonsense. This is unacceptable. This is un-Islamic, and this is unhuman, actually. You know, you have to take care more of your old people. You have to be more close to them. You must learn from them. You must, you know, get information and knowledge, so that how, and you know, you must have the close contact with them, because they're your loved ones, same as you have a strong connection with your children, with a small one. So you have to be friendly with them. You have to take care more of the old people, aged people. Please don't even think, you know, this, um, that make yourself away from the old people. No, not at all. This is ridiculous. This is nonsense. This is unacceptable, and this is unhuman. We have to take care. We have to give love to the old people. Actually, because of them, we are right now the young people, or we can say many things. So we should not be selfish. Definitely, life is for once, but you cannot say that it is more on the old people, effect more on the old people and, you know, youngsters. And the corona is not that. Corona never waits for the ages. Corona never waits for the situations. So um, after, I think, 5, 10 days or 15 days, the things will be more, you know, clear to the people. And I hope and I wish and I pray to Lord that please, just, we cannot afford this. The world cannot afford this. Please forgive us, forgive the sin, forgive us and forgive us, and be more merciful. And Lord can do anything, Allah can do anything, and we are just waiting. And I hope that Allah accept our prayers and cure from this virus. And we don't want any casualty in Italy or Europe and America and anywhere around the world. We want people to see the world, help needy people, help each other, and believe in the Lord, and obey Allah, and do what is right. And so, right now, I request everyone, especially in Pakistan, please help the needy people. Don't go unnecessary. And everyone cares for you. That's the reason. we are requesting again and again, restrict yourself in home. When it was a normal days, everybody wants to have a holiday, wants to live, but every time is not a recreation time. But every time is not a panic time. Every time is not a depressive time. So when there is something wrong, we become more strong mentally. So you have to more strengthen your heart, you have to strengthen your mind, and act accordingly, act sensibly, and be patient, and definitely little bit care, and try to, we are not saying that just cut off all, just, but you can take care a lot. So restrict yourself, and not the exactly the isolation like at the calf, but try to have a space a little bit between the two people. So um, we can have more, like um, we must strong our heart, try to uh, get the right knowledge, transfer the right knowledge. And it is another virus, like a social media virus, which we are doing the propagandas and whatnot, and what nonsense is not also passing. And when it's about the hot water, many people are saying that hot water weather, when it become more warm weather, the corona will die automatically. No, it's not like that. Who knows that? Who knows about the virus? Nobody knows. So this is a fake news which people are saying. So the time definitely will tell us more. And I hope and I wish, and especially um, heads off to the scientists, heads off to the doctors who are actually you know fighting against that, helping the needy people, you know trying to save their lives. So we have to pray especially for the doctors. And please take care of yourself. Be strong, be strong. Don't get into a lot of panic. Don't go into the extremes either, like care or ignorance. Both are very dangerous. So don't go to the extreme levels. Be a balanced person. Don't waste the water a lot. Don't waste the sanitizers a lot. Don't waste the you know don't preserve a lot of food in your home. Everything is there. Everything is there when it will be another clash and a disaster, economic disaster. And you know we cannot afford that. Nobody can afford that. So um, don't go unnecessary out. This is the first and the final word. So, and we wish everyone a safe life, and plan your future, sitting in a home, read the good books, and plan your life. This is the time that you must realize why you came into the world and how important your life is. So make a plan and do accordingly when you have another good life. Because now, when the things are going to be normal, it will be another life for the people. And I must say that this fear, this depression, this panic all tell us now that we have to love our lives, we have to take care of our lives, and we are not we are bound with each other. And the world has to come and make make a big decisions afterwards, that we should take care of each other, we should help each other. And somewhere everybody has to take care of other person, because it's not about one country, it's not about the Europe or Asia or in Africa or a different continent, it's about the world. So we have to save the world, we have to save the people. We have to save every creation and obey the obligations which Allah has told us. And definitely, the life of every human is very important. That what we realized, that what we must realize. And we pray for everyone. Take care of yourself. Have a nice time. I'll come again and we will again talk. And we will just say that keep smiling and take care of yourself and your loved ones. And try to keep a little distance for a few days with the people and plan your life. Write it, read it, and follow it. Thank you very much. Take care. Um, okay, Daniel, everyone, thank you very much who is watching right now. Many of the people they don't know even my YouTube channel, so even subscribe my YouTube channel. Try to share this video as much as you can, and let's be friends on the YouTube as well. Let's explore this world and try to connect with each other. Try to um, encourage many people. And Nadia, you're great. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much. Pakistan Zindabad.